We have Gaurav Musle, Senior Manager of Marketing at Southwest, and he's going to tell us how Southwest turns loyalty into lift, personalization into performance, and data into delightful experiences. So please join me in welcoming Gaurav.
I do my hair toss, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling?
Good afternoon, New York. How's everyone doing? My name is Gaurav Musle, and I'm a senior manager leading marketing enablement at Southwest Airlines. And I'm super thrilled to be here with you. And I know you guys are thinking, what's his name again? So I am going to give you a simple trick to remember. One day when I run for office, if I run for office, my tagline is going to be, more of Gaurav. There you have it. So thank you again for joining this session. And I have a fun fact even before we start. Today is Southwest's 54th birthday. And if you know anything about Southwest, we're a Love Airlines. Our home airport is Dallas Love Field, and our stock ticker is Love LUV. And I have a favor to ask you guys. I'm going to take a selfie, so give me a traditional heart, or if you're the cool kid, however they're doing it now. All right? So let's do this. All right, ready? Shout Southwest. Awesome, thank you so much. All right, as part of today's session, I want to talk to you guys about our partnership with Movable Inc., how we've got to where we are, some of our recent wins, and how we look at the future. And then I'll also share some lessons and insights. If that sounds like a plan, let's get started. At Southwest, our purpose is to connect people with what matters in their lives. And in that true fashion, we were looking to extend the same to our digital channels is when we partnered with Movable Inc. several years ago. And as a part of this partnership, we wanted to be cautious and start slowly, so we took a crawl, walk, run approach. As you can see, we started by including a 3-day forecast in our email that is sent out to our customers the day before they travel. And then along the way, we built advanced capabilities, including countdown timer in sale when we send out when sale ends, and then also earning status towards your tier programs. Then as we got on some solid footing, we also expanded our promotional messaging to operational stuff. We included travel advisories. Check-in process is very important to us. And so we included some check-in notifications, and along the way, we also updated our creatives. And I want to highlight a couple of wins along the way, starting with our trending destination and fares. In this case, the challenge was to enhance our customer experience and engagement by showing multiple destinations and corresponding sale fares. What I mean by this is, if you look at the creative on the right, our customer is flying from San Jose, so we use a Movable Inc. module to highlight up to 3 destinations with fares. Here you can see someone can fly from San Jose to Las Vegas to try their luck at winning big. And essentially, as I said, we implemented Movable Inc. module that dynamically inserts destination fares and top destinations. And we saw a tremendous gain, 9% lift in our click-through rates. Another example in which we found tremendous success is our daily abandoned browse email. Compare it to your cart abandoned email. So this is essentially anyone who's been on Southwest Properties digital channels, who's shopped for fares, but hasn't completed a purchase. We send these out. And so we used Movable Inc. to dynamically insert airport codes and fares based on a homegrown system, which we call LFMA. And you can see we also updated the creative from the old to the new look using Movable Inc., and we saw 10% lift in our CTR. So obviously, this was very important and tremendously powerful for us. And then I wanted to bring us to the present, and talking about present, can someone tell me what day is it today? Wednesday. So yes, Wanna Go Wednesday. So at Southwest, we have something known as Wanna Go Wednesday, in which we run a sale that is exclusively on Wednesday, and we built out this page, but I don't want to just show you. I think everyone here has a phone, so take it out and scan this amazing QR code to take you to Wanna Go Wednesday. All right, so on Wanna Go Wednesday, what we did was we have a partner called Pros. Some of you may know them as Everymundo. That was their former name. And we built this page using fares that show recent fares. So historically, we had fares that were shown at the time of send. And using Everymundo or Pros' page, we can show some real-time fares, which is based on what customers have searched. And this was our entry into using this technology. And this page was also a mobile-first responsive page. So we switched from old creative to the new creative with this page, and also real-time fares. And as you can see, we saw tremendous gains, up to 30% in our air shopping. So naturally, looking at this, we were exploring other applications in our tech stack to implement this functionality or scale it. At Southwest, we're very proud of our email channel. And a quick shout out to some of the team members here in the crowd. So if you can give them, they're the real champions behind our email program. Thank you very much. And so the problem statement that we had is we saw tremendous gains, 30% in our Wanna Go Wednesday page. So how could we take that and extend that to further enhance our customer experience, and then ultimately drive higher conversion and boost sales? So we explored different communication channels, and we landed on the email, and we wanted to adopt the Pros fare marketing platform, the same one that we had used before, to display real-time fares and flight information in our website and email. And the way we went about it is Pros has an endpoint called AirWire that seamlessly integrates with Movable Inc. Honestly, I am so proud of all our teams coming together. This was a turnkey solution. We did it in just a little over 2 weeks. And I want to show you what that led to. So essentially, we send out an email, and a customer here has shopped for Dallas to San Francisco. And so we send them an email, and when they click on the Book Now button, it takes them through an experience, but I want to share the results first. So we saw 36% increase in shopping visits. We saw 22% increase in bookings, and we saw 26% increase in passengers booked. And all that we did is we used the same creative, and we implemented the real-time fares using Movable Inc. and Pros' endpoint. So with this kind of results, I'm pretty certain a lot of you are thinking, what did we do and how did we get to where we are? So I'm going to take a moment to walk you through that. So essentially, we took advantage of the Movable Inc. optimizer. What we wanted to do is we wanted to send out in a 50-50 A/B test capacity the existing creative as it was, and then the new creative, which looked exactly the same with two key differences. The one difference was that we were including the new fare, real-time fare, in the test, and the control remained the same, and we were sending them to a different page. So I'm going to walk you through this. So as I said, we split them 50-50, and then with the control group, it remained the same, and with the test group, we incorporated this into the daily abandoned browse email that I talked about a little while ago. And what it does is it shows the fare that in the email that is basically sent every hour to our Rapid Rewards members. And then when the users click on the Book Now button in the email, it takes them to a flight deals page. As before, we love QR codes, so there's a QR code here. I'd love for you to experience this page, so feel free to take out your phone and scan it. But essentially what this page does is it has pre-built carousels and list, which populates the fares with some of the lowest fares or popular routes, depending on how we configure it. Users can then also filter on origin, destination, or even on budget. So essentially here, as you can see, customers can either select a pre-selected fare, or they can filter down and they then click on Book Now, which then takes them into our booking funnel, and they can go and purchase the tickets. And so all of this essentially led to the results that I shared with you earlier. And I wanted to take a moment to share with you what we learned from it and what we reflected. And so essentially, one of our key learnings through all of this was real-time personalization increased our engagement across all stages of the funnel, not just upper, mid, or lower, like literally all stages of the funnel, as you saw. And between expectation and reality, going into it, we had a hunch. We knew that introducing real-time fares is going to give us a lift, but the results we saw blew us away. Like, these were incredible. And then what would we have done differently? I think this is a common one. None of us have time machines. If not, we would have gone back in time. But just going forward, we would start testing framework earlier and really bring in our cross partners sooner. So if you are planning on doing something similar, we highly encourage you to talk to the partners, talk to the teams at Movable Inc., and see how they can help us. Next, I want to talk about where do we go from here. So really, with all of these tremendous results, there are a few things that we want to do over the next few months and make it as a part of our repertoire, which is rapid testing. As part of rapid testing, we're building a framework through which we can quickly scale and test use a framework to run different tests. We want to shorten the time from testing to insights, and then obviously run more tests across different campaigns. To use that, we also want to expand our use of Optimizer. Optimizer is a very powerful tool. I'm sure many of you, if not everyone's used it. It worked really well for us, so we plan on leaning in more. In fact, I'm personally very excited because I heard through insights yesterday, I want to know more, that there's more testing available. So we'll be talking to our Movable Inc. friends very quickly to learn all about it. But we're planning on expanding our use of Optimizer. We're going to test creative as well as data. And then we're going to integrate our evolving fares with different data sources. And it doesn't have to be limited to email. In fact, one of the key themes of this keynote yesterday has been expansion of Movable Inc. across different platforms. And as you can see, our heads at the same space. We're planning on expanding it to push, SMS, should we call it RCS now, because I'm curious on that front as well, and the web. And then really uncover customer behaviors and patterns across different touch points, and align strategies through unified performing data. And so just to recap, in all of this, one of the things that we love partnering with Movable Inc. is a solution like this, and the ability that Movable Inc. allows us to use data at the time of open versus send that really makes meaningful change to our customers, and we've seen them engage with us. And what's better than someone going and purchasing, right? That's the ultimate testimony. So that's something that we enjoy. And with that, here's my LinkedIn QR code. So if you want to continue this conversation, if you have any questions, I would love to connect. Also, if you have had successes that you feel that we could benefit from, please, we're always willing to learn and looking to learn best practices. So let's have a conversation. And thank you for tuning in. And hopefully, we will see you on a Southwest flight very soon. Thank you.